Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Amy, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time, okay? Hey, y'all. Welcome to any possible new subscribers, okay? Welcome to my beautiful subscribers who are already here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you guys, okay? Thank you so much for coming, and thanks for coming back, okay? So this is an ancestor message. So when I was doing yoga, I heard I said show me, like there was something that I wanted to see, but then I was thinking why did I say that, like I felt like it was weird, but then spirit told me that it was channeled, okay? I wrote, you want to be shown something specific, but your mind is way too active. I was thinking about the most random things while I was doing yoga. And usually I'm pretty good about shutting certain things out. I'm good about keeping my mind very quiet in that moment where I'm doing some sort of relaxation or stretching of my body or anything that is like a connection to spirit, okay? I just shut everything out, and it really took a lot of time and practice in order to be able to do that. And I think this is something that you need to work on doing a little bit more. You should be able to just quiet the mind anywhere at any time, okay? So your ancestors are wanting you to work more on that. And also I felt so rushed, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, it's taking me a long time to start this video. It's kind of later, way later than I usually record, but I just had so much stuff that I wanted to do, from the time that I got up to get in the shower. I just had this whole to-do list of, okay, I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna do that, then I'm gonna do that. And then it was at the same time, I didn't even feel like recording today, so I feel it's all symbolic to this reading, because I right before I push record, I said I'm acting weird, I'm acting so weird, but I think it ties into this message, okay? It's from the minute you get up, you're okay, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do that, I have to do that. And then it's in between those things, you're overthinking the most random of things that aren't even really a factor in your life anymore, because those are things that you're currently working on healing, and it just gives me such an energy of your mind just being overworked, okay? My brain is feeling low-key tired, if that makes any sense, feeling almost maybe you're not getting as much sleep as you need to get, also because you have this this crazy to-do list all the time that even affects your sleeping schedules, what I'm hearing, okay? I see uncore relationships. Maybe you need to spend a little bit of time alone, not, it doesn't feel like this big uncording thing that you have to do with certain energies. I just feel you need to pull back a little bit, okay? It's you have all this pressure to be an inspiration or light the way for others or step up to what you have to do, you know what I mean? You got to fulfill your destiny, you got to be all that you can be, right? But it's it's way too much pressure on you right now, okay? It's too much, okay? You need to pull it back a little bit. We got pure intention. It says find clarity and surrender your ego, okay? We also got new opportunities, declutter your life, and glimpse a magical doorway. And I'm definitely going to keep both of them because I feel they're very relevant with what they were just saying, okay? So you could be a life path number 2 or 5 or 1 or 9, okay? But this cocoon of white light, it says rest in perfect love and understand oneness, okay? So, but the rest, okay? The rest, I just feel you need to take a load off. I feel you're putting way too much pressure on yourself, okay? It says climbing the spiritual mountain is a sacred quest, so it is important to be very clear about your intention. Dedicate yourself to achieving your goals with integrity, honor, and kindness. Surrender your ego and make sure your motives are totally pure. When you let go of your desire to be right and your judgment of others or yourself, you open up to the beauty of the journey. As we approach the new golden age, the opportunity for enlightenment and ascension is greater than it has ever been. The universe may place challenges and tests in front of you, and you must pass them to reach the top of the mountain. However, your light is bright, so your unicorn is stepping forward to help you on your way. Ask it to guide you and impress you with the choices that will keep you firmly on your highest path, But it gives me more of you, because Spirit's been telling me this a lot, like I ask them to point out like when I'm overthinking or help me to like keep my mind focused on what it is that I need to focus on, because I know it can be a lot when you have a lot going on. You're trying to keep your intentions, your actions very pure, and then you have to think about, friends and family members and, who really has your best interest at heart. It's kind of like, all in the name of this spiritual growth too, so it can feel like, there's a lot of pressure. Like, yes, it's something that you have to do now that you're aware of it, but it's not something that you can like slave drive yourself into doing. It's a gradual thing. This is a growth. It's a path that you're walking, If you were walking down a literal path that was long and had all these, twists and turns and different challenges and things that you had to get through, it would take you a while, and your spiritual journey is no different. But overthinking it or trying to be right or trying to control everything is not helping your ancestors to work on your behalf. It says it will increase your desire to do what is for the greatest good and nudge you toward your true destiny. Keep your eyes firmly on your goal and you will succeed. When you choose this card, your ancestors are reminding you that you have everything you need within you. When you set a pure intention, your ancestors enable magic and miracles to happen. It says, find a place where you can be undisturbed. Close your eyes and breathe in and out of your third eye. Invoke your ancestors and sense or see them in front of you. Tell them what you are ready to Tell them that you are ready to follow your spiritual path with integrity and joy. Feel your ancestors touching your forehead, okay? Or giving you the light, okay? It says, ask them to help you be clear about your direction, okay? It says, imagine them placing a ball of light, okay, or this cocoon of light around you and relax in it for as long as you can, okay? It says your ancestors are guiding you in the right direction for your soul purpose, and prepare for this movement forward, okay? The affirmation says my unicorn, but I'm going to say my ancestors light up my path and I walk it with integrity, okay? Your path has already been lit for you. You don't have to like overwork yourself or put too much on yourself, because that only takes you further. It doesn't take you further away. I don't want to say that, but it definitely does slow down you getting there. If your mind is too cluttered, if your life is too cluttered with all of these different things that you're putting your focus on or giving your attention to, and you never have that time to relax, it makes it very hard for your ancestors to keep you, where they need you to be in order to really truly help you, I tell you guys all the time, it is a fun, free, light thing. It is a relaxed thing that you just live your life. You kind of like just live your life, and you would end up in the path that you're in, whether you put in all this super hard work or not, because it's where you're meant to go and what you're meant to do, It's like how people just fall into certain careers, like, oh, I wasn't even interested in that, I never wanted to do that. And then I just went and I did that thing one time, or I went and I listened to my ancestors one time and followed the guidance. And now, I'm like the best person at this thing in the world. And also I'm hella rich from doing this, So it's just like, but you have to be very empty, very open in order to hear spirit in that way, to hear your ancestors and really truly understand the way that they're guiding you. And trust me, I know it can be like very confusing sometimes, but sometimes it is really just like your ego still in the way, arguing with the guidance that you're receiving from your ancestors, you know. So it seems like mental conflict, or it seems like you're just overthinking, but really you're kind of just arguing against yourself and what you intuitively know you should be doing, or what your body is telling you it would rather you be doing right now, you know. We tend to just like fight through it so we can attract these new opportunities, and we know our intentions are very pure and everything that we're doing feels right, but you don't seem like you know what I mean, at those certain times you're just like too much in your head, and it seems like there's something to worry about because of all of like the thoughts and all of the different things that you're worried about, and all of the things that you feel like you need to do on that to-do list every day, you know. And they're just saying it's a lot. Okay, it says when you declutter your cupboards, you create space for the new to come in. Your guidance is to tidy up your life now. This doesn't just refer to the physical stuff. A clear out also releases unhelpful thought patterns and emotional attachments. It re energizes you in the same way that pruning a rose bush encourages the plant to grow bigger and bloom more prolifically than before. The ancestors suggest it is time for a physical, emotional, and mental sort out. Are your job, home, relationships, friendships, hobbies, and beliefs serving your spiritual path? Do they fulfill and satisfy you? Do they support you and bring you love and joy? Look carefully and honestly at every area of your life. If you are hanging on to the old because it feels safe and familiar, your unicorn is reminding you that when you weed the garden of your life, it will regenerate. So take the decision to declutter now. When you are ready, ask your ancestors to raise your frequency so that anything new that flows in is a better quality than that which you have released. Ask them to bathe you in this light, for the brighter your aura, the more wonderful the new will be. You are creating an opportunity to step through a magical doorway into a sunlit future. Gorgeous. So I want to say, how are you helping them? How are you helping them to like declutter? It says establish foundation with house 6, okay? Establish foundation, health, daily life, and practical details, you know? Like you might think you do all these things on your own, but I feel like they're saying, you know, they're very involved in your life. You know, they've helped you establish this beautiful foundation that you have established for yourself. I think you've been making very healthy choices for yourself, even though you are a little, like, even though you can be a little bit anxious and overthink things and even overschedule certain things, you're very healthy. You make very responsible decisions because of that. They're not saying that that's a bad quality. They just want you to pull back on it a little bit, like loosen up the reins is what I heard, you know. It says, like I said, you know, your daily life and the practical details, like they help you make every single little decision that you make, you know, even if you don't realize it, even down to the color that you're wearing today is what they're saying. You could be wearing green or pink or orange, okay? Or you could be wearing white, okay? Or red. It says, Earth, okay? You could be an Earth sign, or you could have Earth highly aspected in your chart, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It says persistence, patience, and practicality, you know, but also I feel like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is that earth energy, you know, the ability to ground things. I think when it comes to manifesting, they have your back, you know. They love how persistent you are, and even how patient you can be at times when you can get your mind to quiet down, you know. But I think that you are like just naturally very practical, you know. You're very independent with this house 1 energy, you know. You really love your individuality, and you even love like how your successes look on you or how they make you feel. You have a very strong opinion of yourself in such a beautiful way. Like your confidence, I feel, is really great, you know. And you really do have this amazing optimistic approach to life that is so gorgeous. that I'm getting a little bit emotional. You know, you are able to embrace this energy of death like so well. And but I think also sometimes, okay, you can be very intense, you know. So just take that time to purge so that you can be renewed for like the next steps of your journey, you know, or the next thing that you're meant to be focusing on, or just like a clearer perspective on all of the things that you focus on, and becoming a little bit more aware of how much your ancestors move in your life, okay? We got Archangel Mary. It says, open your heart with compassion and enfold others in love, okay? So I feel like it's giving me a big energy of the angels definitely enfolding you in love at all times. But I think you're very beautiful when it does come to other people, very compassionate in the way that you think about them. Like, I think you really just always try to put your best foot forward with this pure intention energy, you know? And it's like it's this energy of like there's nothing necessarily wrong with the things that you're doing, you know. It's more of like a mental thing, like you're draining your energy in some sort of way that you keep overthinking or keep trying to like, it's like maybe you're in a bit of a hurry, you're trying to like rush the process a little bit. But they're saying like, because it says communicate with different species, you know, they're saying like when you're communicating with angels or when you're communicating with your guides, you know, sometimes it's like, yeah, it's coming. Right? It's like it's coming, it's on the way, it'll be there shortly, you know. Because it's like they're working off of divine time and we're looking at the clock like well, a lot of people are looking at the clock like, well, what time is it gonna come? Y'all keep saying soon, y'all keep saying it's on the way, y'all keep saying it's about to happen, and then here you are like 2 years later, deep in your divine purpose, loving doing it, but then still wondering like, okay, well, can I trust everything that I've known thus far? You know, or that, you know, I've heard. And so they're just saying like they understand, okay? And I speak from personal experience myself, you know, I really get it. Like sometimes it can be hard, sometimes, you know, it takes longer. Some people just, you know, get right on to whatever they're, like I was saying earlier, you know, some people walk right into the job and it's just like, you know, this huge response to them, and some people work at it a little bit over time, and it doesn't make either of those things less beautiful or less important. So just declutter your mind and don't put so much pressure on yourself to be a certain way, you know, just be yourself and deliver your best, and like be a lot more gentle with yourself, because I feel like they said earlier, you know, kind of like slave driving yourself, like not really taking time to sit down and be more conscientious of yourself. You know, they're asking you to like cooperate with them a little bit more so that they can open your eyes to a much more enlightened place through this healing that comes along with you doing like, you know, an annual purging of these thoughts or feelings that really don't serve you, you know. Because I understand that this is something that you have to work at. You have to like really practice this. It can be like kind of a hard thing to do, and like I said before, it even still gets to me, you know. Because like I'll find myself like, but I know kind of that it's happening because I'll just start drilling off a million questions to my guides, you know, and they're just like, they like answer, but they just kind of look at me like, you know, calm down, you know, like you're tripping, you know. They told me this morning, you know, like you're just kind of overthinking things. Like you just have to calm down and just have the trust that we're doing what we say we're doing, okay? So just be open to the divine in that way and hear them when they tell you those types of things. Take that time to be like, okay, you know, I surrender. I understand. I hear you. Help me, you know, give me, you know, ask God for more patience, more grace, more of a deeper understanding of divine time and how it really truly works, and what you can do along that time while you're waiting on divine time or while you're learning how divine time works, okay? It says Archangel Raziel with seek and you will find, be a wise one, okay? But I feel like you're very curious about this journey, and I think you know I think you know that at times you can be a bit of a busybody, you know? Like, I don't think this is necessarily news to you. This could be something that you heard before, but they're just saying, like, there's a time to slow down and a time to be busy. They're not asking you to be pulled back, not doing nothing forever. They're not saying it's a problem to be someone who likes to do a lot of things, but you have to have balance in that. That's what they're really asking you for, to take the time to balance out all this time where you've been doing all this hard work. And it'll loosen up your energies, you know, those, some of those thoughts will even like dissipate so that you can hear clearly what it is that they're trying to say to you. What's, yeah, we got the 10 of Wands, okay? So like you could be feeling like a little bit burdened, a little bit stressed, but like everything is going great in the eyes of your ancestors, you know, and they just don't want you to hold on to that, okay? That's what they want you to release stress and worry, because it's like saying you don't have trust or saying you're afraid that you know the divine or that God is not going to come through for you. And it's just like really conflicting with the energies of what it is that you're trying to attract or that you're trying to pull in. It kind of, they're saying it it kind of muddies up your intuition and kind of makes it unclear what are the new opportunities that are right in front of you, but you're not necessarily seeing it because you're a bit too busy or preoccupied with all of these other things, you know. Yeah, we got Judgment, okay? And also, like, I don't know, this could be pointing at like your view around certain happenings with certain people that you could still be healing from, you know? Like this is what they're really working to change with you the most. Not only like your judgments of yourself, but your judgments of other people and why they do the things that they do, okay? Because you could have ran through quite a few like shitty people, okay? But we got the 7 of Pentacles because you're the star of this shit right now, okay? Like everything is going exactly how you want it, you know? They're saying like, you know, when a star is on set, you know, like an say an actor, okay? When an actor is on set, not to say you're an actor in any way, baby, you were 100, but this is just an example, you know, because when an actor is on set, you know, they get served like hand and foot, like whatever it is that they want, you know. It's kind of like when the king or queen is like outside their chambers, like, you know, doing king and queen shit, okay? They're getting served like everything that they want. It's just they can say a word or they can, you know, do a hand gesture and they're gonna get everything that they want, okay? And that includes like getting the people that have hurt you in the past out of your life, okay? Like there's a reason that certain thoughts reoccur. It's like a reminder to yourself that you're still healing from that, you know. And maybe even taking the time to ask for healing, to turn your attention to something that's very positive every time you have these times where you're overthinking or you feel like your mind's going a mile a minute, you know. Like I even felt like a little bit like disoriented, you know, like there was so much happening in my brain that I felt, like I said before, I said my brain felt tired, you know. It was like this feeling of like just like it was clear, but it was still like a little bit fuzzy to the point that it made me feel ditzy, you know, almost the feeling that you get when you haven't grounded yourself in a while. So maybe you could be kind of ungrounded too. You need to like take the time to like connect with nature, okay? Like put your feet in the grass and like really do the root thing, okay? Because you need to clear your mind in a major way. And we got the Ace of Cups. And also they're saying like, you know, when it's time to clear your mind because, shit, I lost what I was going to say. I'm so sorry. I guess they don't want me to say that, okay? But like the Ace of Cups and the 4 of Wands, okay? Like this is what they want you to focus on more, because it's not like, okay, because they wanted to use the two of wands in a different way, okay? Because it's not like, you never have these times where you're feeling like your cup's overflowing and you're very confident in yourself and you have everything going on and you don't feel burdened at all. But it's just like certain days are harder than others, just because of life and the way that things tend to happen in this reality, and it's just like, they're waiting for you to learn how to like roll with those punches. They're waiting for you to still keep your good day going, to not start like, harshly judging others and yourself just because your day is bad or just because something's going wrong. Not to say you do it all the time, but this is definitely something that I think you could be doing, okay? Okay, what else? What's the Ten of Wands and the Death card? Come on. So we got reflective truth, but it was in reverse, okay? It says identity, self-love, and acceptance. So you need to be much more accepting of yourself in the way that you see yourself right now. And it's like, I don't know. There's like, they're trying to teach you how to mirror them in like a very specific way is what I'm getting from this. But it's like, it requires you to do some sort of like meditation with them, to this light meditation that they keep talking about, because they're trying to like give you something that's going to help to clear out your mind a lot more. Like there's some sort of energy that they want to give you that's going to not only bring you this clarity but allow you to like really feel good, relaxed, and grounded in your identity, in that love that you have for self, and in that ability to be very accepting to the guidance while you're multitasking at the same time. It's like something that needs to be integrated still. What's death and judgment? We got contemplation, okay? So confirmation on the meditation, okay? Spend some time in the silence, okay? It says knowing and releasing control. So you're going to have to surrender to your ancestors, okay? And really ask them for their help, for the clarity, okay? And then have trust in the help and the clarity that you ask for, okay? It says overcoming doubts, insecurities, and patience. So they want to give you a little bit more patience, a little bit more understanding about you and, how pure and beautiful you are. But they also want to help you find this clarity and declutter certain things that you may not be aware are part of the clutter, and so that you can see the new opportunities that they already have open for you, okay? We got manifestation at the bottom of the deck, and we got empowerment under that, okay? So this is what they're working with you on, empowering your greatest manifestations, okay? Keeping you in a beautiful, grounded place where you're a lot stronger and things are clear. Like refreshing your pure intentions or refreshing your energy altogether in some sort of way that's going to boost the prosperity and fortune that you feel or experience in life, okay? Oh, what else? So we got the Serpent of Fire, the Priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood, okay? And we're going into the year of the snake, okay? We got the brother in darkness, overcoming negative energy with feminine power, okay? So this is what they're helping you to do this year, okay? They want you to move forward, but there's some sort of negative energy that maybe came from like a mother, it's giving like more of a bloodline issue than necessarily like a drama issue of someone that you met along your path, if that makes any sense. Like it's a family thing is what I'm getting. There's some sort of like really big negative block in your family when it comes to feminine energy, or when it comes to the energies of compassion, or when it comes to like really truly being soft and open and really embracing that part of you. like maybe you were taught that that part of you is like weak or it doesn't have anything to offer you, and like though you've overcome a lot of those feelings that come with this energy, this is something that you are still healing from, that they're still helping you and working very closely with you on. Okay, we got the dark mysteries, okay, at the bottom of the deck. It says, enter the chamber of the dark goddess, okay? And that's what I was saying earlier, you know, talking about integration. There's something really big that they're integrating into your light energy with you at this time, okay? And when that happens, you know, like, it's kind of like I was explaining before, you know, like things go crazy kind of in your mind, but it's more like a rearranging of your mind is how they want you to look at it, okay? It's like Archangel Uriel type of energy, you know, them coming in and changing the way that you think about certain things, you know, and it's not something that just happens overnight. It really takes a process, you know. And I feel like you're in kind of one of the rougher parts of the process when it comes to your mind. So you want to like multitask and do all of these different things so that you can feel like you're doing the right thing, or like you're on the right path. But you are on the right path. You just need to trust it and know that overworking or doing all of this extra things to get on the right path is not really helping you. It's kind of like stalling the process just a little bit and kind of distracting you from what they want you to really truly be focused on. Okay, what's the final thought on this? What is the outcome of this work we're going to do? It says Gaia Gateway activation, learning experiences, wisdom transmission, and earth intelligence, okay? So that's what they're giving you, a wisdom transmission, okay? We got divine protection, cut cords, and breakthrough energy at the bottom of the deck, okay? So, yeah. Oh, there it is. Here we go. So, it says the Gaia Gateway is the chakra that connects us directly with the mind and intelligence of Mother Earth. This chakra is not very well known, but is now being acknowledged as one of the key energetic spaces we can connect with to activate the ascension process. For many years, ascension has been thought of as moving beyond the limitations of the body and transcending the physical realm. But it is in fact the process of becoming present in the body in full awareness of the spirit within, okay? It says the Gaia Gateway is found below our feet under the Earth Star chakra. But when we're connecting to it, it's best to imagine it in the center of the earth. The best way to describe it is as a wormhole or a portal in the center of the earth that allows us to connect directly with the non-physical intelligence of Gaia. The spiritual presence of the planet Earth. The Earth is a highly spiritual, intelligent, aware being. She has lived through many challenges and experiences that have led her to where she is today. No matter what has been served up to her or how many of us have mistreated her, she has found a way to survive and thrive, you know? And it's like when you hear that, doesn't that make you really resonate with Earth, you know? Like, doesn't that make you feel so connected to Earth? Because that sounds a lot like the life that a lot of us experience, you know? You go through so much. You live through many challenges and experiences that lead you to where you are today. And no matter what's served up to you or how many times you've been mistreated, you always find a way to survive and thrive. And if that doesn't change the way that you're thinking about a lot of the relationships that you've been through up until this point, then I don't know what will, you know? Tap into that type of energy. That's the grounded energy that you want to access. The survivor, the thriver, that earth energy is. And earth is right here on the trust card too. So the connect says, visualize yourself sending deep roots into the center of the earth. When you get as far down as you can go, a portal will open and connect you with the matrix of Gaia's wisdom. Be open to receiving a direct transmission from her, okay? So it says the message says sometimes it is not our role to know how everything will unfold. When you draw this card, it's a reminder to trust the plan. The wisdom of Gaia is with you at this time, and you can enjoy the natural expansion that is taking place. You may have a tendency to go traveling and look to the stars for answers, but realize that the planet you call home has much to offer too. You have chosen to be here. This may not be easy to accept, especially if your current reality is a harsh one, but your current experiences are vital for your growth. The earth herself cannot escape the challenges that she is facing at this time. Learn from her strength, learn from her yearning for a better future. Come back to her. She is your chosen home, okay? So, make sure that you continue to come home to yourself and that you take the time to ground yourself right now, because I think that's like super important by the way that they're talking, okay? And I'm done, okay? I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you needed out of this, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.